Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the Shifts and Pucks news pack for Tuesday, January 25th. Of course, you can follow us on Twitter at Shifts and Pucks, Facebook.com Shifts and Pucks, YouTube.com Shifts and Pucks, and Twitch as well. You can follow us there on Twitch for Shifts and Pucks as well. And subscribe wherever you get your audio. Of course, this is our news pack for Tuesday, January 25th. We did our podcast last night, of course, talking about the Canucks. Monday is when we talk about Canucks. Wednesday is when we talk about the Flames. And we have our Pig and Puck contest with the Pig and Duke, where you can win an opportunity to win tickets to the Vancouver Canucks Calgary Flames game at the Scotiabank Saddledome in April. You can do that by retweeting any of our pod clips, pod news packs, podcasts. Also message us for the word of the week, which is in Monday's podcast as well. Opportunity to hang out with Sean, Chris, and Devin, and as well tickets to the game, as well as food at the Pig and Duke, and some good times to be had. Let's go through the games today in the National Hockey League. We have 3, 6, 7, 8 games tonight in the National Hockey League. The Buffalo Sabres are playing the Ottawa Senators. That is one game of two teams at the bottom of the standings looking at the lottery here. Buffalo with 33 points, Ottawa with 27 points. We also have Dallas in action again. They're playing the New Jersey Devils, coming off a game where they played the Philadelphia Flyers and beat the Flyers. Devils coming in 15, 20, and 5 with 35 points. They are sitting 15 points out of the second wild card spot. Dallas is 21, 16, and 2. They are tied with Calgary for that second, and San Jose for that second wild card spot. Calgary has it based on games right now. Calgary's played 37, Dallas 39, San Jose 42. But they're all tied there. As well as Arizona is taking on the very hot Pittsburgh Penguins. The Penguins continue to roll. They've won 5 in a row and are 3 points behind the Rangers for first place in the Metropolitan Division. We also have the Vegas Golden Knights taking on the Carolina Hurricanes. That Vegas, of course, played in Washington last night. They defeated Washington. Now coming up here against the Carolina Hurricanes is that they have the similar road trip that the Flames and Canucks had. They have the Panthers and the Lightning on this road trip as well. So that is what's going on in that game. And then we have the Philadelphia Flyers, who Chuck Fletcher will be speaking to the media tomorrow, facing the New York Islanders. The Flyers have lost 12 in a row, and things are continue to slide there. Back to the Sabres, Casey Middlestat and Zygmunt Girgensons is expected to return to the lineup tonight against the Ottawa Senators. And the Devils, Mackenzie Blackwood was placed on injured reserve as well. We have the Florida Panthers taking on the Winnipeg Jets. The Jets are quietly on a little bit of a slump here. They have lost 4 in a row. They are 3 points behind the 3, as aforementioned, second wild card. And even deeper than that, the Winnipeg Jets are 12 points behind the Minnesota Wild for the first wild card spot. So a lot of people have predicted and expected that there would be 2 teams from the Central Division holding down that wild card spot. But one of them may not be the Winnipeg Jets. They have fallen here. The Panthers continue to be the best team in the league, and one of the best teams in the league. So that will be an interesting game. We also have the Edmonton Oilers. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is expected to be in the lineup tonight to take it on the Vancouver Canucks. JT Miller is expected to be back in the lineup for the Canucks, as well as Spencer Martin. But Tanner Pearson was added to COVID protocol. Mikko Koskinen expected to get another start for the Oilers, who are coming off a big win against the Calgary Flames 5-3 on Saturday. And the last game of note today is the Nashville Predators are in Seattle to take on the Kraken. The Predators continue to be in that top 3 spot, currently third, behind at one point tied with St. Louis actually for second place. And they are falling behind quickly Colorado, 6 points behind Colorado, who has won 7 in a row. Now, the Canadian men's Olympic team was released today. It includes, of course, the number 1 pick from last year's 2021 draft, Owen Power, the number 3 pick from the draft, Mason McTavish, Devin Levi, who starred for the Canadian World Junior team not last World Juniors, the World Juniors before. We also have Josh Hosang, who has played with the Maple Leafs farm team, David Desharnais, who has spent a lot of time in the NHL, 37-year-old Eric Stahl, also having an opportunity there as well, included in that. And those are just some of the names. Claude Julien will be the coach, as well. Shane Jones is the general manager. Of course, the NHL was supposed to send their players to the Olympics, but because of the Omicron variant and the COVID situation, they decided not to do that. And that's generally the lineup. No Kent Johnson in this lineup. Former Flame Ty Witherspoon is in this lineup. Steve Tambellini's son Adam Tambellini is in the lineup. Should be interesting. Will be interesting. First game, Canada will play. Men's team will play February 10th against Germany. Keith Yandle was about to set a record tonight as the Flyers, of course, are in action against the New York Islanders, as mentioned. He will be passing Doug Jarvis for consecutive games as tonight. Yandle is playing in his just one. I want to make sure that this is here. He's fished yesterday, tied it with Doug Jarvis, 964. He's playing 965. That does break the record tonight for the most consecutive games played in the National Hockey League. Keith Yandle now will be the new Iron Man of the National Hockey League, passing Doug Jarvis. And Erik Karlsson will be out until March. He had surgery. He's had 26 points in 33 games. It was a small muscle tear in his left forearm. The Sharks said that Karlsson will be reevaluated mid-March. He did not play Saturday against the Tampa Bay Lightning, and he was been. Coach Bob Moonder said he could probably tell his last game he wasn't 100%, but he'll need to be reevaluated. So Erik Karlsson will be out for some time. And just touching on the WHL news, and we've got, of course, the Daniel Hauser is about to start. Has not suffered a regulation loss in his first 22 starts. That is a new goaltending record. The Ice have been generally considered the number 1 team in the Canadian Hockey League. He has posted a 20-0-2 and 22 career starts. He did suffer his first regulation loss this past Saturday against the Saskatoon Blades. And so that is what's going on there. We also, and that's pretty much what the news of the week is here. Also just announced the WHL did announce returns. No, one more thing. To team activities. So Wheat Kings and Rockets are back, and as far as we know, there has been some post games changed here, but it looks like the Kelowna Rockets schedule hasn't changed. They were scheduled to play in Victoria today and Wednesday. Today and Wednesday. next 2 days. They are scheduled to do that as well as Friday in Vancouver. So their schedule is going as is. They'll have those 2 games that they last against Everett and Vancouver postponed, rescheduled. And Brandon, their next scheduled action is Friday, and when they will be taking on the Saskatoon Blades on January 28th in Saskatoon. That game is scheduled to go on. So that is the news. Again, follow all of us individually on Twitter. We talked last night with the Canucks about the hiring of Emily Castonguay as the new assistant general manager. Rachel Dory hired for analytics. The culture shift in Vancouver, we talked about if we expect to see a big trade. That's our hot pod clip that we sent out. But you can follow us all individual. Sean is Beardy Canuck 03. Chris is Schneids, SCHNEIDZ. Tyler TNOBLE. Devin Gordhouse 09. I am KEVOLE. Again, you can also follow us on Twitter, Shifts and Pucks, Facebook.com, Shifts and Pucks, Twitter.com, or YouTube.com, Shifts and Pucks, Twitch.com, Shifts and Pucks. We are back tomorrow to Wednesday to talk about the Calgary Flames. Do they need to make some call-ups? What about that 7-1 victory yesterday? Did that turn the team around, or did the Blues have a good night? And is there a player that the Flames finally can acquire, a top 6 forward out there that the Flames can acquire that would move the needle? We'll discuss all that. And we'll also discuss the Art Ross Trophy versus the Selk Trophy as well. Which trophy would you rather your team win? And we will talk to you all very soon. Bye for now.